I have a little note to myself on the side. All the little matchup things I need to know when playing Team Rocket's deck. And I do wonder, if I played in a tournament, you can't really like check your phone, but if I had, what if I had one of those like wristbands that quarterbacks had, and I just had color coding, so it's like, oh, I'm playing Dragapult, it'll be like a green, like a dark green square, and then like a dash, and then I'll know like a blue square with a 2 in it, that means 2 Articunos, you know, a purple square means Mimikyu. Classic. Anyway, classic mulligan start on the first game back in like 6 months. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Hey, we were here for this. That's hilarious. All right, this is not real life. I do have a pretty decent start otherwise. Are we going first? I think we are. Holy crap, let's turn this guy off. Shoot, no energy either. That's wild. That's wacky wild and inflated balloon. And a tube man. Excellent hand. They have excellent fifth of their deck. It's a Charizard. It's a Charizard. I'm gonna give it a shot anyway, to be honest. Let's go ahead and transceive. And next turn I can Secret Box, probably get, well, we should double check, but probably get, let's go back, obviously get Proton, but next turn with the Secret Box, want to get that Watchtower. Oh, 10 cards in hand. I mean, they probably just have Charizard ready to go. That is so whack. Anyway, what are you gonna do? All right, let's Proton. How's it going, Fawn? Good to see ya. Honestly, I don't even have notes for Charizard. Obviously, I know don't play the Mewtwo. We can do 1 Mimikyu and 2 Tarountula. It doesn't matter. I'm going to say Tarantula. Articuno, not really useful. I mean, we don't know exactly what build, but we're hitting grass weakness as hard as we can. Giving up 1 prizers. Copying that Mimikyu later on. Let's put these guys down. There we go. I do hate to do this. But I mean, here, I'm gonna do it. We only really need 1 double energy, Rocket's energy. Let's go ahead. We only really need 1 Rocket's energy for the Mimikyu, or 2 if we do the whole Night Stretcher back. But I mean, we could get Iono'd. That's another thing. Ionos are fake, because they are going in rotation. So anytime we get Iono'd and it's like, that's why we lost, we just know that wouldn't have happened. But our opponent will Arvin. They got the TM Evo. They are going to load up on some Chars in the back. I don't really care about that. 2 Pidgeots. Now, I don't remember if Char plays stadiums. I think they might have a jamming tower, probably to bop it. Get rid of the that Watchtower I'm going to drop next turn. If they somehow knock me out, I could go for the Archer, which would be nice. Shrink that hand. But I mean, they're gonna be ready to go. And of course, it's the Psychic Energy. That's so painful. All right, we're gonna go Spidops, Secret Box. Drop these 3 right there, and of course, where is it at? Watchtower. In terms of support, I have the Transceiver. Obviously, we're going to need an Ariana to use. I can save that Transceiver tool. We got the 1 tool, the Bangle, the Cincinnati Bangle right there. And let's go ahead and try to get energies. That'll increase our chances. Dundozo. Of course, we do need another Spidops for next turn, but let's do this in the right order. Brave Bangle, don't need it on the lead Spidops right now. Drop that Watchtower. We're gonna go Ariana first. See more cards with the bug catching set. We do get the grass energy, and we do get another Spidops. Now this guy's probably gonna need the Bangle next turn because we don't have a super full bench. And let's go catch some bugs. Hopefully we can get another, there it is. So we can Ultra Ball. We are doing 120, so that's gonna be 240. Not quite enough on the Charizard yet. We're gonna go Ultra Ball. We can Proton next turn. I do want to actually Archers next turn though. So I think what we're gonna do, since we have that second Spidops ready, is fill out the bench right there. Kablam. And let's get the grass energy up on this bad boy. On both bad boys, actually. Bad Spider-Man. Charge up. Kaboom. Now, again, the Mimikyu is only going to Mimido something, 150, when we are at the end of the game. So by that point, we should have that DTE. I always say DTE. We should have that Rocket's energy ready to go. Where am I looking? Right here. Okay. All right, so here comes the Charizard Onslaught. We're probably going to see 2 of them because holy crap. They've already gone through half the deck. So have I, but 1/4 of it is in their hands. Don't like to see that. And boom. Okay. Do they have the stadium? They do have the Pidge. Actually, let me double check. I was looking away. They got, well, they're just going to load up on birds. They're going to put a bird on it. I'm down to take one more prize if I can this turn. The longer, the better. I do have, as I move away from the mic for some reason, I do have the Transceiver if they want to hide a Charizard, but I can't imagine they wouldn't just start attacking. Here comes the Pidge. And I look forward to a stadium bump. Right now it has no ability. 1 in Charmeleon chance. Right there. And another one. Now we do also have that Fez in the background that can be taken out. And it looks like they're not going rare candy style. I say. Oh, they're gonna take out a Tarountula. Well, if you want to take something out, I'm gonna Archer you. You're not gonna have an ability. You're gonna have way fewer cards in your hand. They dropped the Evo for some reason. Yeah, I mean, thin the deck out, obviously. And they do knock out a Pokémon. Now, while I would like to Ariana, I kind of like the idea. Well, let's see. We don't have the knockout right now. We're hitting. No, we're hitting 120. We're good. We do get the bug catching set as well. So I'm actually gonna bug catching set. Nice. All right, we got all the spiders ready. I can put Articunos down later on for some KOs. We're obviously gonna do an RKO pretty soon on this freaking Charmeleon. And I really would like to Ariana, but dropping them to 3 is just really mean. So I'm gonna do that. Because they're gonna need Charizard. They don't need a rare candy exactly. I do have an Ariana for next turn. That's pretty sweet. And I do have a Night Stretcher for a little spider guy. So let's go ahead and get that guy. I forgot I did drop that Articuno. So limited on the Articunos. 1 energy down. It is a psychic energy. Let's go ahead and put 1 right there. Get 1 on this guy. Now we do have that Bangle for next turn. Should be able to hit some basic Pokemon. Rocket Rush at this point would be doing 150 once they knock out the Spidops. Wouldn't take out a Charmeleon. So we'll just see. They are going to be getting 7 cards in hand. But considering I'm playing post row against this current deck, we do have the Giovanni. Nice. Not doing too bad because usually this deck should have Earthen Vessel. Typically it's difficult to get the energies going. That's why we run the 2 bug catching sets. Some of the boys in the Rockets laboratory that we've been working don't think they work. I've had a relatively decent success rate on them, so I'm keeping 2 of them for now. We got the Super Rod and Todd, grabbing some Lizard guy's back in. Some fire, not worried about that. Dawn does get the Charizard. Luckily with the Ariana, we're not getting Ionoed because they did just Dawn. And also, randomly just gonna say this now. I don't put ads on my stream, so let me know if you're getting ads because it should be off. That would be whack if you got ads on my streams. We're at the point where we really just need to take out 2 Charizards or a Fez. One's coming down. What the heck? Yeah, this will be a one-hit KO single prizer. But, you know, honestly, I want them to charge up the Chi-Yu and attack with that because I do have Giovanni. And they actually will be doing that, so heck yes. Heck yes. All right. I do need a Pokemon, though. I can't use the Giovanni if I don't have a Pokemon. All right, so we're going to put the Mimikyu in front. And we'll see. And it's Mewtwo. I do hate this. It is bossable. It keeps spiders alive, which is nice. So, right? Because this is 120. This is not enough to take out a Charizard. So, this Charizard doesn't have any energies. I'm not going to keep the Chi-Yu alive. All right. This guy can take out a Pidgeot. So, let's go Mimic, or freaking, what are you called? What are you called? You're called Mewtwo. We do have Ariana. I think we're going to hit the other Rocket's energy. We've already lost 2 of them, but I'm actually going to charge this up as a threat. Do we have a grass energy down? We do. Okay, let me get this on this guy. Because we can just go around the next Charizard in it when it comes out. So let's go ahead and Giovanni. Spidops. Charizard. And we should be able to get the energies down. Hold on, did I do this right? Yeah, okay. We're gonna put 1 here. I mean, if you want to boss it, that's fine. We have the energy switch. We could get Ionoed. Kind of makes me want to energy switch now, but I'm not gonna. We could get Ionoed. But, you know, we'll attack with Spidops then. So let's go Rocket Rush. This is what happens when you don't think through your Charizard matchup because you don't have to care about it. Because you live in the future. And we do get 2 prizes. Considering this deck is Dawn heavy, maybe they have limited Ionas. They haven't used 1 though, so that kind of sucks. And they're going to have Fez to seek them out. They go Pidgeot in the front, obviously, for the pivot. What up, Stone Puppy? How you doing? What are you rocking post-rotation? What are you thinking? I'm obviously shooting with the Rockets. I shouldn't say that. They don't use guns. Well, actually, didn't they use them the one time in an episode? I feel like there was a gun episode that didn't make it to America, ironically. Pigzilla's going for the Enzorarch. So is a friend of mine, Fish. Oh shoot, it's the other one that's not weak to grass, but that means it's not a darkness type. So we'll see. Limited in the energies. Zoro and Eevees. I haven't heard the Eevees much. Zoro seems like a popular play. I like the Rockets matchup against the Zoros. Am I about to get bossed? Turo scenario. Okay, I can still take out the Pidgeot with the Mewtwo. And boom goes the dynamite. Another thing, there are no Terra Pokemon, so the Mimikyu doesn't really do anything anymore. That's fine though. That is fine by me. Wow. Wow. Okay. Sick. Let's go. You can take out a Mewtwo. You're gonna have to attack with this guy though. So we're gonna go E-switch right here because he can attack now. If a Spidops gets taken out, you do have to have 4 rockets down. Current deck I'm using is Lycanroc EX and Spiky Lycanroc, but once rotation hits, I would not be able to use it. Does the Spike Energy go away, or is that a different card, just different things that go away that make it unusable? It feels like the Spike Energy hasn't really been around that long. All right, we're going Ariana on this one. We're gonna not play the Rockets Factory because that would be dumb. And do we have 2 spiders in the discard? I think we do. Yeah, we do. So we need that stretcher. So I'm gonna do as I do and stand pat, even though I'm a silly pat. I'm a sitting pat. So here, I don't think this guy needs to go down here, but I'm gonna do it. Put that there. And right here. Now he can retreat it. We do have Giovanni. I don't know if there's an Iono. If there is, that's life. But, you know, we will all remember what I said at the beginning of this, which is if an Iono happens, it didn't happen and we actually won the game. So just remember that. There's also a world where I didn't need to drop both of those energies, but I didn't feel like doing the math. Hope he hasn't gotten Wally's Compassion. What the heck is that? That's not the right website I'm supposed to be on to look up cards. Give me a moment, I'm looking up Wally's Compassion. It's out right now. Heal all damage from one of your Mega Pokemon EX. Oh shit. That's what you mean by that. Yeah, I haven't seen Charizard in a long time. So is that a thing they're always running? Because goddamn. Alright, so we've got the Charizard gone. Lillie's Determination. So not the Wally's. Nice to see. But if the Lycanroc EX, okay, yeah, can't play a Lycanroc EX deck if there's no Lycanroc EX. They did bump the battle cage, or they did bump the Watchtower finally. But I will be keeping my hand, so all I have to do is Gust. Wally is strong in almost any Mega deck. This is true. Definitely a one of, you know. Putting the energies in hand, it does suck, but particular builds, you know. Oh, now I don't even have the Giovanni's. Is something about to happen? Something bad? You know, I do like Mega Man Electric. I don't think it's like a competitively viable deck, but it is fun. So it looks like this is GG's. Unlike any of my family, any of the dudes in my family, I will be wrapping it up right now. Rocket Rush. 120. There we go. All right. That was a, you know, it was fun. It wasn't technically post-row, but we had a good time. We love to see that. And look at this. I got, wait, what was it what I was looking for? I remember with the avatars that there was something I wanted. I think it was the purple hair because I had white hair before. This changes everything. Let's go ahead and collect some free stuff real quick. Very slowly. For Venusaur, it's fine to take energy in hand because you use Ogerpon's. Very good point to recharge. And you know, oddly enough, I've played a lot of Venusaur decks and haven't seen that being used. Maybe it's because I'm taking one-hit KOs in that matchup with the Mimikyu and whatnot. In this deck, I assign them again with Oricorio. In Lucario, Mega Guardi, you can attack with 1 energy. Mega LaGuardia Airport. All right, we're back at it. Yeah, this deck it runs Secret Box right now, but there are obviously stage 2 megas that it can't knock out without that max belt, which was my original. That was my original ace spec. But just thinking meta-wise, I wasn't really seeing any megas. We will go first. Always want to go first with the Rockets deck, obviously, because of the Proton. Bruh. I mean, okay. We do have... I absolutely hate starting with the Mewtwo in the front, but if we got the Team Rockets energy, we still got the Proton. I really cannot complain. I mean, I can. I do. Professionally. But... Monkey Dory. That doesn't really tell us much. I mean, it could be really anything. See, this is tough when you have to make these decisions and you don't really have anything to work with. They didn't mulligan. I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay, we're gonna go... Rockets, Tarot, you know what I mean? Let's go Articuno and Mimikyu. This is just like the flexibility pick. I do have the one Spidops. We're gonna end up determinationing next turn anyway. Probably hidden energy. But I can't really lean into one thing until I know what we're rocking. If it's a Frostlass deck, Wobbuffet's nice to have. Would hate to have that Articuno down. We're gonna put the Wobbuffet down. Done. Last second. In case that Mewtwo takes damage, we can Giovanni move that damage. I'm just so paranoid about Frostlass. I hate playing a Frostlass deck. Might be Grimmsnarl. We'll find out. We will always find out. One thing I did find out is I hate this new background of Risky Ruins. Is this just straight Frostlass? Or is it gay Frostlass? Or bi Frostlass? Team Rocket's Kanga is very good Frostlass deck. I agree. And it is... See, I messed up now. I hope I draw an energy. I want to be able to attack. But I need to get 2 Articunos down now. I also need... This deck bodies Dragapult, but if you have the wrong start, things can go poorly. They do Adrenabrain. Probably onto the Tarot. Nope, onto the Mimikyu. That's annoying. Alright, let's see how fast they're going to move. Top deck and energy. Let's go. Spidops. Now, Spidops will not be protected by... Okay, we got a determination because we just got to get moving on the attacking. Spidops will not be protected by the Articuno. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Well, we got one Articuno down. Hopefully we can... Risky Ruins. Annoying. I'm not going to bug catching set quite yet. I'm going to go ahead and... This is a really stupid hand. I will follow up on that Kangaskhan thought in a second. Let's take out that Mimikyu. Alright, we're just going to kind of rush them into something. We do have Transceiver in case they somehow take a knockout. We can limit that hand. Absolutely busted. So, me and the boys. I should say who the boys are. Patrick Bohane, I believe. James PTCG is his channel name. You know, I should have been more prepared for this. There's so many different names. People have Discord names, they have their actual names, and they have, you know, all these different names. And Chef Husky, the famed Chef Husky. The other two that are not Chef Husky, and I get stamped very early on. This is very post-row coded. Got a Petrel. That's cute. And a Badoo. I will be item locked probably if they're going to retreat. Poké Pad. Anyway, we have been talking about the Kanga. The Kanga is going to be sitting in our back pocket as we await potentially a Ogerpon situation. Cornerstone. If we see cornerstones, that's that stuff we don't like, and we can't really get around it other than I guess technically Wobbuffet, but also Kangaskhan. I'm eating right now, sorry. Now, I was thinking 1-1 line with the Mewtwo. But, you know, if we start seeing less Dragapult, we could drop an Articuno also. But I don't think that's going to happen. That deck is too busted right now. I gotta say, though, this Pult that I'm playing does not seem to have a... I'm playing Kanga. And playing King and not for Cornerstone because he's so versatile against Grim. Yes. Grim being a Frost deck, as you were talking about before. I totally agree. I think Kangaskhan's just a sick Pokemon too. Yo, I should get Wobbuffet out here to move that damage. Watchtower. I am item locked. I can at least bump this. Let's go ahead and Petrel. I was actually going to get the other stadium to draw 2 cards, but the obvious play is probably just get Ariana. Or Secret Box. Hand's not really that big though. So let's not fool around. We'll get the Ariana next turn. And today I donked 2 times with the first Kanga heads, 3 hits. Nice. See, that can happen too, and it only takes 1 double energy to attack on turn 2. You can also Spidops, like attack. There's a few ways. I guess if you're going first, it all depends, but it's a very quick attack room. Either way, let's go ahead and put this here. Bump this stupid crap. They don't have any colorless Pokemon. It's kind of pointless, but let's Erasure Ball, which is what my father did when he got a vasectomy after I was born. Out of pocket, but you know, this is why you come here. I wear my heart on my sleeve. What does that say about me? Anyway, they were like, oh, this kid, yeah, we gotta make sure that doesn't happen again. All right, we do have that double energy for the Wob. The Risky Ruins pops right back out. No attack coming, I don't think, unless they do. No, they don't have the double energy. So as long as we can avoid 1 energy down on one of these dragons, I'm not really worried. Like if we top deck a Giovanni. Oh, man, you could do that too. Oh, Crispin, of course. Now we do have the Articuno down, so they're really just doing a really expensive, what am I trying to say? 200 damage. Not worried about that. Now, we would love to get that freaking Clefairy. Have we seen an Ultra Ball? We haven't. Big hand from the big guy. I wish this would stay muted, but people don't really spam emotes anymore, so that's cool. They can counter catch the Kuno, and they actually can put 6 damage on the Spidops, on the old speedometer. I don't know if they're gonna though. They do. They're a smart person. Okay. Let's see. Is Clef coming down? Okay. Well, I believe the Mimikyu can stay alive. I'm actually gonna put this on the Wob. Ew. How many do I have left? 2. I can energy switch. I'm gonna put it on the Mimikyu. And we are gonna top deck Clefairy or... Yes. Thank you. Definitely should have done that. And glad I did, putting it on the Mimikyu. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the Clefairy. But what I'm going to try to do is thin a little bit. The thing is, Iono still exists, so I don't really want to use the Transceiver. We're going to go Factory. We'll just see what happens. Hey, I mean, not bad. Let's, we do have E-Switch. Is a Psychic down now? Unfortunately, like, not much is down. But let's go another Mewtwo. And we will... Ew. I kind of want to... Pigzilla, I will check that in a second. I'm really upseticus that we don't have that dang old Clefairy. That's why we run you. Where are the freaking Ultra Balls? Alright, let's just go ahead and do the dang old thing. Is hitting for 160 enough? That's the question. I'm gonna say no. We have Wobbuffet next turn if we have an E-switch. Kind of would have liked to have the Wobbuffet just to get it off the Spidops, I guess. Let's drop it off the Spidops. Done. 220, he has Monkey. He does have Monkey. Does he have a Darkness Energy though? I mean, he probably has a Crispin. He has a freaking gigantic hand. With the post-rotation popularity of Pult, I'm a big fan of Lillie's, Clefairy, and Rocket for a last resort to take 2 prizes in Mimi matchup. Yep, I agree. If, this is where I would put it, if I had one. So, there's the Crispin Atticus. Going on to the Mimi. Can take out the Spidops this turn. Fire Energy. Where's the Dark going? There you go. The way that the mechanic is shown in the game always confuses me. It makes me feel like they only have 1 energy. And who are they going to move it off of? Probably Dragapult. Nope, they go off Dracloak. So they're still getting the knockout though. There's the Pult. Now, one nice thing is we only have to take out a Pheasantipity. There's the Poff. I'll probably be dropping this Tarountula next turn. It is protected by this Articuno. Badoo is weird, okay. Now you can retreat this Pult and just attack me for 70. That's probably what's gonna happen. Nope, they go Phantom Dive. Yeah, I guess they want to take out both. That's fair. Okay. Dang, bro. Freaking dang. All right, Mimi in the front. Do we limit Night Stretcher? Do we... No Psychics down. I could put 1 here. Because all we have to do is get a freaking Clefairy. Because we have the 4 Pokemon down. Yeah. Alright. Let me just double check. Oh, wait. I can take 3 prizes. Thanks for putting the Badoo down, by the way. You freaking Badoofus. Yeah, we'll put 1 here. And Brave Bangle this guy. And I think we are gonna... Don't take 3 prizes? Why? And do we keep this hand or do we drop? We gotta drop them, right? I feel like we gotta drop them. I have how many receivers? I have like all my receivers, so I'm gonna 60 on Fez so you kill it later with the Spidops. If that's true. That's true, because I have the receiver. All right, we're gonna go Ariana then. And we have the Giovanni anyway. Nice. We're gonna get Iono though, that's the problem. That's the thing I'm worried about. Is this hand is beautiful, but still no Ultra Ball, by the way. Now we have 2 Giovannis here. Well, it's you put them as you like, right? 6 damage counters on your opponent's bench in any way you like. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go Gemstone Mimicry. Phantom Dive. This is a tough call. Because we could... I don't really need to take the Fez. I can just take the Monkey Dory. 60 on the Fez so you kill it with Spidops later. 3 prizes mean I own it 1. That's actually the best argument for that. So yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll get Iono to 2, which still isn't great. But we'll see. God damn it. All 3 Giovannis are going to the bottom. All right. This is going to be a game where we say this is Iono pre-row killing me. Dog. No. Okay. Okay. This sucks. Oh, bro. Why you gotta do that too? Archer. Yeah, I don't know. We have two. You have two Rocket's energies left. Lillie's does not put it at the bottom. We'll see if we get Iono. That's like really gonna. We're obviously gonna get Iono'd. And I probably should have Night Stretched to get an extra Pokemon down. Oh, there go Jet Headbutt. Okay. Well, if I top deck, right? If I top deck, I can Giovanni's. So, oh, bro, check this out. Oh wait, I have two. No, I have to take two. I think we're gonna Giovanni anyway, so let's put the Articuno in the front. If we just top deck, no. I guess we still can't attack with it though. Yeah, I think Archer was probably the play. I should have listened to my gut. I shouldn't have listened to you. I should have listened to my gut. They didn't even Iono. And obviously, well, not obviously they wouldn't have Iono, but like they only had so many cards in their hand. So, you know what? Actually, shit. All right, we're going for the Giovanni. Get this guy out there. And let's take out... We'll still take the Fez, because it's two prizes. And Night Stretch for another guy that can survive. I don't want to do the Tarountula because it'll just get Mimikyu'd. Put that down. Thin one more, I guess. For Archer. Where the hell? We got the two. Two Ultra Balls are prized. That is it. And the Clefairy's there, though. Okay. And we got to hit a DTE. Damn. Hey Pat, glad you're back. I saw an update that this year is your favorite post-rotation deck. Sorry if you already said, but what's new in it? I love it too. Nothing's new. Well, what do you mean by what's new in it? 1 second. I need to focus. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think we lose, but there's a play. There's an energy switch play. We're going to get Iono. They can't attack. I mean, they have Crispin, but that means they don't Iono if they want to attack in that way. So, what's changed? What's new in this deck? 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. I think that's it. I think I just have to Bing chill on this one. End turn. Okay. Well, nothing's new from the last set. All we've added is Poké Pads. I think what's new about the deck is what's around it. No Rockets Beetle. This is like a standard Rockets box deck. We do run the Secret Box that can be a little different from other Rockets decks. But, okay, Poké Pad. Getting nothing. Who cares? Yeah, no, this isn't like a goofy variant, I don't think. This is pretty straightforward. Like I said, we did add the Poké Pads. I don't think next set there's even anything. Yeah, what's changed is no Iono next set. No Iono. We are going to dominate the what am I trying to say? Hand disruption, aside from the stamp. And a lot of the meta decks are weak to grass or psychic. And Articuno bodies the Dragapult situation. I'm just waiting for the boss. Boss energy. I don't know why they're taking so long. I hate when they like slow roll me. They can move. Actually, they can't knock me out, I don't think. They can Adrenabrain, that's fine. And they do it there. They can't hit for 70 though, even if they boss. They have to put an energy down or Crispin. Crispin would get them to retreat, but it wouldn't knock out. There is Harlequin, but I don't know. I was looking at the Japanese lists, and they weren't running like 3 Harlequins or anything. They were like running 1, if that. Okay. The Badoo, bro. Oh, they boss. Okay, I'm gonna Team Rockets. Energy switch onto... I'm gonna Giovanni energy switch onto the Clefairy. So, oh, I'm not. I'm freaking item locked. Oh, no. Okay. This is funny, though. They're gonna try to boss my Articuno, so what I'm gonna do is this. Let's go. This is so dumb. We can Giovanni. I don't really know how much I like that. I haven't played too much in recent months, just getting back into it. And it's always nice to get into it right when rotation happens, so you don't have to like catch up on a lot of things. Do we Giovanni? We kind of have to Giovanni, don't we? I have 2 Giovannis. They can. The thing is, they can move the damage counters back. And if they boss, but they have to like waste an energy. They probably just have boss. I like my hand though. Let's I mean, they probably just have boss. One downside of Giovanni is I have to gust them. But you know, whatever. Maybe they're kind of low on energies, perhaps. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed if we top deck Clefairy. Okay. All right, let's Rocket Mirror. Yeah, so they can just Mimikyu it back, attach an energy, retreat, and boss's orders again. The hand is giant. I'm really... How did we muff this up? I think oh no, they move it to the Fet. Yeah, that math also adds up. I forgot. How did we mess this up? Because this is the first Dragapult I've lost to in... I think I've lost to 1 Dragapult in my career with this deck. And I'm trying to figure out... Obviously, we had the bad start because we didn't know it was a Dragapult deck. And I feel like if I see... I don't want to make that assumption that it is a Dragapult deck every time. But if anyone was here for the whole game, offer some insight. Because I think just like not running into the Clefairy was tough. Not hitting the Ultra Balls. Prizing 2 Ultra Balls was rough. I don't want to blame it on luck, but I think that was a pretty big factor. I'm not running the helmet. It wouldn't really be good because there's too many coin flips to get out of the sleep. Because they flip on between both turns. What about Rocket's Orbeetle? What are you trying to say? Bro, my feelings are so goddamn hurt from that loss. I built this deck because I hate Dragapult, and yet here I am. Wow, embarrassing. I'm actually looking... that's not that. Okay. See, here's the thing. When you play locals, you just gotta kind of hang around and see what everyone's running, so when you play them, you already know what they have. Crazy start. Okay, let's go Mimikyu. And 2 Pokemon down, so we should know what they're rocking. Let's see. Oh! What's with that Lucario? I did say we wouldn't play the Gimmick. Did I mean it? Alright, we're going Transceiver. I don't even know what I would do here. I obviously am going to Proton. But I don't... What the hell is this combo? Alright, we're going for it. Nobody snipes. Let's go Mewtwo, Tor, Wobbuffet. It's not good in the sense of like a... Like, I think like the two top Rockets decks are... Let's put this down. The two top Rocket decks are the one I'm running, Rocket Box, not Rockets Mewtwo, and Honchkrow. I personally think this deck is better than Honchkrow. Go ahead. No, actually, I'm going to retreat this now because if they freaking put out that Lunatone and knock me out, I guess I had Night Stretcher. Go ahead. Make him use a boss. Yeah. Honchkrow, I don't think is as good. Classic Precious Trolley off the rip. Alright, at least they'll show me what they got, because... Okay, why is the Lucario here? The Mega Lucario... There's another Lucario? The Mega Lucario... does get energies back in some way. I thought it was attaching. I love that Wobbuffet. It was my chase card from DR. Honestly, love all the Team Rocket cards. Same here. I've full arted my deck outside of All right, we're gonna scoop this because I don't care about Gimmick. But I was very curious about the build. Also, the turn one trolley was fucking nuts. Mega Lucario for the tech for the Ogre Pawn. Interesting. Okay, haven't seen that build. I would play when I was playing Goldango. I was just running the bunny. But that was so long ago, 2 months ago. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, so I'm not gonna waste my time. We are trying to practice for post-row, so we're trying to get as close to that as possible. We already played that freaking Charizard deck. Mega Lucario accelerates energies with the first attack, but that wouldn't help Goldango. But it does hit 270 for only 2 energies. So that's a very strong aspect of that. Okay. Nice, we do... This is the second game in a... let's go... We don't have another energy, but... I think we're going to go Rockets Mewtwo in the front. Kind of put pressure on them. Let's just see what we're rocking here. Oh, man. I don't like to see that, but I do like to see that. Okay, let's look at the notes. I actually haven't written down notes for Enz. Oh, no. Enzorarch. Get a bunch of freaking spiders down and evolve them as soon as possible. And also Articuno to fill the bench. Don't use Mimikyu. Don't use Clefairy. We have the Ariana. We have the Ultra Ball. Might have to drop that Bangle for the Ultra Ball. Let's see how many big spiders we're rocking. 3. Okay. Done. Let me get back to this real quick. I feel pretty decent about this matchup. I obviously am most worried about the Darmanitan. Especially if it just attacks, but it is going to lose the reversal energy pretty soon. So that part isn't really an issue. Okay, anyway. We're going to go Proton, double Kuno. Actually, we're missing 2 spiders. God freaking, what are the chances with all of this stuff happening? Yeah, Wobbuffet. Weak to dark. Although... We're gonna go just 2 Articunos here. I'll answer that question in a second. Alessandro. Double birds. I don't want to save the Bangle. I'm gonna just do 1 bird for now. Because I don't have to drop that. Although we don't have the basic Pokemon necessarily. Alright. Go on ahead, my guy. Have I considered Team Rocket's Murkrow in this deck? It's honestly the first attack completely saves dead games. The attack you are talking about is called Deceit. Or no. The first attack, Deceit. Supporter. You're talking about the other attack. Oh, no, Deceit does save dead games, doesn't it? If you go second. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about Torment? I actually have the full art Murkrow in my hand right now. Murkrow's obviously, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but there's a Murkrow on the screen. It's my second favorite Pokemon. So I got the full art with the Ariana on it. All right, the Darumaka goes down. That's pretty cool. What's not cool is, well, do they even play a supporter? They don't have a supporter, so that is also cool again. How stupid would it be if I dropped this energy and then didn't get one with Ariana? I gotta do it though. I gotta do the thing. And we gotta start getting prizes now in order to get more spiders down to get them evolved. All the Rockets cards are beautiful and good. There we go. Double spiders. Yep. The one with Murkrow. Yeah. I love when there's just like a beautiful card that's not that expensive. Like obviously I'm not going to just like drop a bunch of money on that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. All right, we're going to go ahead and, do we put an energy down? Not yet. Okay. Charge up. I'm talking about the attack that adds a supporter. The second attack can come up. No energy's down either. We should be able to do pretty decently. So we're going to Erasure Ball. And chill on the damage. Yeah, I mean, excuse me. I agree. I feel like if you're that far back, Jesus Christ. Okay, I have to say, just because I'm playing a box deck, and so you have certain cards you want at certain times based on the matchup, and it just feels like ptcgl prizes those matchup-based cards every freaking time. I don't know though. We did get the 2 Ultra Balls when we needed the dangle Clefairy. We didn't hit it. We can Rockets Giovanni. I haven't seen a way for them to get the energies down, so we can Giovanni get this Mewtwo the heck out of here and take out Enzorarch. I would like to take this out, but we can save that for the last prize if we need, but we'll see. They're going to draw a lot. Oh, they might have the Petch. Poffin, get the Darumaka down. No Darumakas, that's big. That is big. They do have the Rush, or the Zek down though. The Zek can't take out this guy, and I can actually just move the damage with the Wub. We'll see what happens though. They're gonna have a nice little way to look through the deck right now. I do hate, I will say, how like they make it hard to get the full art cards now. Like you have to wait in ptcgl. That's pretty whack. Also, we should have gotten a full art Articuno. Yeah. Oh, Mewtwo, Mewtwo Dark. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I have to used 1 Ultra Ball. I haven't discarded yet. There's the Darumaka. Darumaka. Got it. Okay. Well, that was tight. We're going to go ahead and Giovanni out of this. I guess we should just take out. I mean, they're gonna be able to do the old thing next turn, but kind of Archer. I mean, really, honestly, like, let's see. I do like having the Wub down. It is also weak to Dark, but it's an attacker. So, hold on. Okay, we do have an energy down. Unfortunately, well, no, I can move the Psychic Energy. We're gonna put the Wub down. And we'll go Giovanni Spidops. This guy. Now, unfortunately, what we were supposed to have is like 3 Spidops down by now and not have to worry about this dude. And that's going to be a problem. Let's go energy switch the psychic. We'll put this here. We do have Night Stretcher to get an energy back. I just don't really see a circumstance where I'm using the Wobbuffet because this guy gets taken out in 1 hit. That's the problem. I mean, we can use it. We can use it though, if they like put damage on the Spidops or just for retreating. So let's put this here. I think the only Rocket Full Art that I got was Wheezing, but it's still nice. I actually don't know that one off the top of my head. I'm gonna look it up. That's pretty sick. We got Petrel hanging out with his bad boys. Just breathing in the smog. All right, this Tarountula comes down a little too late, unfortunately. Three prizes though. So if we can get, we're gonna get 1. Do they have the reversal? If they have the reversal, we're in that situation where I'm like, oh, well, this wouldn't be happening if we were post row, so I can keep making excuses and feel good about myself. And that's just what I'll do. If they do want to put damage, though, I can, I guess, wub it off. That's a phrase for sure. I think I'm going to be saying that a lot. Dropping the Lillies for 2 more. They still haven't used the PP up. A lot of cool things we say in the Pokemon trading card game, don't we? So I don't know if I'm gonna get knocked out yet. Perhaps it's there to just take damage and give me a prize. I'm okay with that too, to be honest. Hate having this guy down. Give me 2 in the prizes, I'll take that. Yep. He might I might wub it off with his PP up. Was that a Fire Energy or a Daru? It was a Daru. And the PP up. Okay. Maybe just buying time. Iono. Well, that wouldn't be happening in the future, so let's keep that in mind. My hand is kind of whatever, I think, though. I'll probably get an Ariana. There we go. And Ends Castle. There's the retreat cost. It's got the PP up. He has no energies in the discard. Did he attach? Nope. There it is. So Daru can take out the Spidops. I still have 1 more though. In fact, I can get rid of, with Transceiver, I could get rid of the one on the bench with the Wobbuffet. Is that too cute? Oh, god damn it. Never mind. Alright, well that means the Spidops stay healthy. I'm fine with that too. That's fine. I mean, he could still hit the... Yeah, he's knocking me out. That's fine. Glad I didn't put the energy there. I don't think he's catching up. I think we got the digits. We do need Pokemon down. That is a factor. We do have the Giovanni as well. What? Do I not have a basic down? I guess I don't. That's okay though. Now we could get Iono. That is a problem. I mean, what are you going to do though, you know? They don't have energies in the discard. They will pretty soon because I'm so freaking powerful. All right, we're going to put 1 here. And... he can't use the attack next turn. Of course, if I Giovanni this, he could. I don't think we really need to get cute with it. We could Archers, but I'm just gonna go Ariana. Try to bump this Ends Castle if we can. And we can. So that's a little nifty thing they don't have. They're gonna have to put that Ends PP down pretty soon. Let's go Factory. I don't really want to put this Mimikyu down. Could get another Mewtwo. The only reason I say that is because I feel like we're gonna get Iono'd. I don't want to give him 3 prizes. So we'll go. Yeah, because if he bosses the Mewtwo, that means he didn't Iono, which means I'll keep the Mimikyu just in case, actually. Ugh, would love to put that little spider guy down, but I think it's not time, unfortunately. Could get counter catchered. He did use 1. Counter catch to Iono would really suck. Maybe we just keep it as is. I hate having to work around this Iono because of everything I've explained. How many Transceivers left? Just 1 if we get Iono'd. Alright, we'll just go Rocket Rush. I'm not going to put it down. He still needs like a pretty decent combo of things. A lot of drawing cards though, so it is what it is. I'm going to get Iono'd 1. Oh boy. But we could put the Wub out first, do some damage, and then take out the Zoro. Unless there's a reversal. There could be a reversal. If I was running Enzorarch, I would run reversal. And I'm the smartest guy in the world, so. Let's see. There goes the Zek. What the Zek? And how many PPs? Just 1 PP, which means he's got 3. Oh boy, here it comes. Okay, we're gonna get Iono to 1. A reversal energy somehow? I don't know. He did use all of his drawing though, didn't he? So he would just Iono to 4. Yeah. Which wouldn't be the best, but Iono to 1 means I should have put the Mewtwo down, but then if I put the Mewtwo down, then it would have been counter caught. Would that be the worst thing in the world? Oh, but if he uses the Darmanitan attack, GG's. Yeah, if he used the Darm attack, it wouldn't really matter anyway, because the Spidops would live, because the Spidops is not weak to darkness, and Enzorarch is the dark attacker, not the Darm. So we won. Hell yeah. There you go. And we enter Happy Mewtwo League. I don't know why he's smiling like that. All right. Hey, we got a Kangaskhan coin. Everything's looking up. All right, let's get back into this. I'm gonna just double check. If there's anything I need a full art up. I think we're good. This, obviously, but I can't buy that yet. All right, we gotta run into another Pult before this stream ends. I gotta avenge myself. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Personally, the boys were really into the Wobbuffet. I haven't had to use it yet. I like that it's there, and maybe he just needs to stand there menacingly. Maybe that's kind of the point. I do wish that it was increased damage with the Brave Bangle, but unfortunately that's not how that works. I think we've gone first every game though. We are living in a go first world. Well, go second for them actually. That's what I meant to say. Very good start. Hopefully I can glean some info from this. I do love to glean. Oh, we're gonna glean. I'm freaking gleaning. Oh god. I don't like this matchup. I haven't studied it enough. They got the judge and the stamp, by the way. What's the play? The Mimikyu takes out the Ogerpon if the Meganium is doing that. Did I take notes on this? I didn't. Yikes. That's gonna be a yikes for me, dog. Okay. Let's go Proton, obviously. And we're missing the Mimikyu, which sucks in this matchup, which goes exactly to what I was talking about, that it always prizes what you need when you run a box deck. Jesus Cristo. Jesus fucking... Okay. I guess this. Yikes. Boom. 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 This. Draw 2. Do you have the energy switch? Ariana for next turn. To that I say, Okay. Well, I guess we'll just start attacking. Put this here, and we'll see what happens. Next turn we could, if we had to, Giovanni into a Spidops or a Tarountula, retreat, take out a Chikorita. We'll see. We'll see. There's a Badoo. Kind of annoying, but the round spider can take that out, so that's fine. Got the Lillie's turn 1. I respect that. Because I respect all women, every single one. I respect all people. What am I talking about? Jesus Christ, I'm out of pocket. I forgot how out of Pokemon trading card game Pocket I could be. How out of pocket monsters I could be. We'll see though. Alright, there's the chick. And I think I'm going to take that out next turn. I mean, they're going to Badoo, but I do have Giovanni, so it's fine. I think as long as we can hold the Chikorita at bay for a while, get set up, maybe get that Mimikyu out of the prizes, if we're feeling real fancy. Another Mewtwo doesn't really help. All right, let's go. This guy. Or hold on, how are we doing this? We were retreating one into that. This. Into this. Boom. Energy. Giovanni. The thing is, the Spidops can get taken out next turn by this Ogerpon. We are item locked. We have Energy Switch and Ariana and Archer. So if we get a DTE, Poké Pad, the whole 9. Mewtwo might have to do the work on the pawns, unfortunately. But I mean, without the Chikorita down, they're not hitting that big number. So we'll see. Very cool. Come on, give me that Mimikyu. That's not it. I might still want to buy some more time with the Badoo instead of getting the Ogerpon down, which I'm happy for that because... So that'll give me one more prize. I don't think that's going to happen though. I'm pretty sure this pawn is going to start attacking. And what helps with this pawn, the Teal Mask, also would be the Kangaskhan. Could knock it out without having to like discard energies and all that jazz. So just something to keep in mind. Surely they have the other energy. Already seen 4 though. Quite worried over here, actually. 10 cards in hand. Did they already play a stadium? Or a supporter, rather? No, they didn't. Well, if they want to shuffle this giant hand in, be my guest. If they don't have an energy, they're going to have to. Yep, there it is. Okay. Ultra Ball. Getting another chick down. This deck, honestly, is probably better without the Chikorita in this particular matchup, I think. Because the Chikorita, or the Meganium eventually, like, puts these energy counts so high that I can copy with the Mimikyu and do a lot of damage. Of course, it's prized, so whatever. But, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Well, okay. It all evens out, I guess. Here it comes. Boom, 180. That's fine. I think I'll just give them the one with the damage because it's kind of already at that point. All right. What are we working with? Yikes. Let's draw 2 more. Sick. Well, let's put that down for the damage. We will Night Stretch, I guess. Hate this. Any advice on the matchup would be nice. Like I said, I haven't written any notes on this. They dropped 1 pawn. They probably have a Night Stretch. I think we give up the Tarountula. Unfortunately. And get a Spidops back. And start taking out Ogre Pawns in 1 hit. And then once they have, maybe we'll hit the Mimikyu, you know? Let's see what's in the hand. I think that's the approach. So we will do this. We'll probably just get bossed next turn. We'll probably just hit the Meganium and then get bossed. Do this. This. We'll energy switch now. And yeah, we can't take out an Ogre Pawn next turn then. Done. Need that Mimikyu though. The Mimikyu's big. We've dropped 1 E-Switch and 1 Team Rockets. But if we don't hit that Mimikyu, then that's it. Because they're going to get that Meganium down eventually. Here comes the Bayleaf probably. Unless they have the Stadium. What the heck? Okay, they're going Arboliva. That sucks. Do they have the Stadium? I do not believe it. I know it spreads damage counters. I think the other attack kind of sucks though, right? Yeah, 160 special conditions. I get judged. Only God can judge me. We're gonna get out of this. Well, in a way. In a way, we kind of did. I don't really want to drop the Rocket's energy, so hopefully... What the heck? Oh. I'm cool with that. That's fine. Don't I have an energy? Yeah, I could just evolve and take a KO. Or I could retreat. I don't really want to do that with... Huh. Alright, we're gonna do this. We'll grab stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna put them down. Arboliva can put 120 down. Unfortunately, it's doing damage, so Articuno doesn't stop it. But Articuno might still hit the board. That's hilarious. Do we even want to lose a Spidops? Is this thing attacking next turn? That's crazy. I'm gonna put one down and let the Tarountula attack. I'm cool with that. Because the Arboliva can't take anyone out except for the Wobbuffet. So like if that's what you want to do, fine. You're gonna have to boss around to get these things. I can't evolve this one, just put it down. So I mean 6, yeah, I mean maybe they take these 2 KOs. I don't know. I'll still have the Pokemon on the board. We'll just see. But getting it down to 4 is nice. That makes a relatively viable prize map. And no Mimikyu. I don't know what we're gonna do if this freaking Chikorita gets down. Ogerpon in the front, Party in the back. We'll see. Is Festival any good post-rotation? You know, I've heard mixed results. I always hate playing Festival lead. So in that sense, like, I think it can be a thorn in the side of particular decks that match up well against it. I'm not personally worried about it in the context of Rockets. The strategy with Rockets against Rockets is, or as the Rocket deck, is to just fill up with Spidops and attack with single prize guys. It takes them, they can't get one hit KOs against Spidops unless they have like Karate Guy or whatever. So, but it is a fast, cheap deck. But I don't know, I would like, if we're doing tiers that include like S tier, I would probably say Festival is probably like C tier. All right, what just happened? They bumped the factory. They can't evolve with the forest. I could transceive technically, if they don't pull off the evolution right now, I could transceive and bump the forest. They are gonna boss. Okay, now I have to transceive. Am I getting knocked out? Not unless Chikorita does a thing. Yeah. Okay. We got boss, so, and stamped already. So we have to Giovanni now. They don't evolve. Damn, I really wanted to get that stadium down. Oh, we have Wobbuffet, actually. This is going to be really funny. We used the Wobbuffet. We did the thing. We saved Bikini Bottom. All right, let's transceive first. Make sure this goddamn boss is here. Did we already use one? Or is that also prized? We did use one. So we only have one left. Let's keep that in mind. And I think the Chikorita is the play. We're gonna evolve this guy. I think the Chikorita is the play. If they Arboliva, what is Arboliva, like 310? It is 310. But we could transceive for another and... But healing up a Mewtwo is nice. Maybe actually, at this point, the Arboliva is the threat. Kind of wondering who I'm worried most about. Oh, Arboliva doesn't really matter, actually. So we're gonna go for the chick. Let's save the bug catching set. We're gonna go Giovanni, excuse me. This guy. For that guy. Rocket Mirror. And I think I forgot to Spidops. I didn't. Done. Okay. That felt good. Now okay. Now all the wub stands, all those folks who love to wub it off. That felt good. I see where you're coming from. Now here comes Smoliv to ruin my life. And I didn't bump the stadium, so that's not great. 2 energies though, no Pokemon yet. 3 prizes, only 1 boss's orders now. Would really prefer them to come out with an Ogerpon. I don't want to deal with this freaking Arboliva. But it looks like it's happening. Woob is good. Mewtwo just needs to tank a hit. That's right. That's right. And if they're not knocking it out, not knocking the Wobbuffet out, I'm just going to keep healing up. So, and then we can soften up that Arboliva. I like it as a Pokemon though. Really cool concept. Very unique. Unique New York. It's walking here. Bayleaf. You have a third Chikorita coming down? Did a third Chikorita just hit the tower? Night Stretch? What's the play? I feel like they're not running a third one. They already had 2 Arbos. Uh-oh. Okay. You know, someone's gonna survive. Now, is it up to 6? No, you have to do it. So, part of me kind of wants to Archer them next turn. I'm not taking out a Pokemon next turn. Archer them to 3. They have tons of energies down. So, we'll see. They'll probably, I mean, if I was them, just spread 20 across. Having said that, I can retreat with the Wub. We'll see though. Oh, I can't, unfortunately, do anything about that. Interesting. Interesting. All right, what do we got down here? Just one. We've used 2 of them. All right, we're gonna bug catching set an energy. We will do this. Brave Bangle. Kind of want to Archer. I don't think I don't necessarily think they're going to be able to retreat out of it. How many bug sets have they used? 3. I don't know if they're going to have a good hand for attacking. So we're going to go Transceiver, Archer. Retreating the Wub, I mean, like, the thing is that Arboliva can still knock it out, but it won't knock anybody else out. I'm gonna put this down. I don't necessarily love putting this down, but I'm gonna put it down for the sake of allowing Mewtwo to still be able to attack. Should we E-switch is the question. I wish I could E-switch this off, but I can't. Because how many bosses? Turn up mic, volume mic. How has nobody told me this the entire time? Give me a second, I will. Just give me a moment. All right, we're gonna go energy switch. I didn't turn it up. I just talked closer to the mic. That might have actually been it. Is this fine? We're gonna E-switch now, just in case something stupid happens. Might need to attack with another. Yeah, I got closer. Honestly, that was definitely it. All right, we're gonna go Archer. I love how we have Archer and Alana's Aid. It's like the show Archer. We got the DTE. Nice. You sound fine to me. I think you might have been covering your mouth. I also just, like, over time start talking quieter. More quietly. Okay. There's that. Okay, so we got to do it on this one. And I think we're good. We got the DTE for next turn. 210. Not bad, not bad. Okay, they are going to be taking a prize this turn. But that's it. We'll see if they have the energy. I'm freaking nervous. To be honest, I think Arboliva is overrated, but I still play it. I haven't played it myself. I think it's just one of those decks where if it hits, it feels like the best deck in the world, and when it doesn't, we're here doing what we're doing right now. So they go for the attack. They take the Wub out. They're going to damage a Mewtwo probably. There it is. You know what's really funny? Is I could Petrel, retreat the Spidops, heal. If I have a Night Stretcher, which I do, potentially, I could get the Wobbuffet back down. This is kind of nuts. A little nutty. I do like doing it like this, though. Where we... Because I keep the Spidops alive. So I'm going to go Transceiver. I'm going to let my game freeze for a second. If the game breaks, because this is hurting my feelings right now. Come on, bro. Alright, don't do this to me. It's the first stream back. Night Stretcher for Wub, heal the Mewtwo. Yes, that's the play right now. Keep the Spidops around. What the hell is going on? My internet's fine. The clock is going down. Has anybody experienced this before where the clock goes down while it's frozen? The game didn't want me to do anything cool. This freaking sucks. Oh my god. No! Oh my god, bro. What the hell? Okay, now I can grab the Petrel. Okay. Is it too late? Can I still... will it still work? I'm gonna Poké Pad now because I'm terrified that Petrel's not in there, or the Night Stretcher's not in there. Oh my god, dude, that was freaking whack. That sucked. Do I want any of this garbage? I guess. Bro, dude. Holy shit. You know what sucks is they probably have the boss for game now. That sucks. That is awful. Okay, we're gonna do the thing, and we know if we get boss for game that we won the game. Just saying. Let's actually Petrel for Secret Box and thin this out a little bit. Oh my gosh, dude. So freaking lame. Oh, we can't attack with the Mewtwo if we do that. Or yes, we can, because we'll have the Wobbuffet. Sorry, my feelings are so... My fifis are so freaking hurt right now. My furfroos. Oh my god. Okay, I think we're splitting hairs here. Let's just drop... Let's just drop the Articuno. Yeah. And Night Stretcher, Rocket's Factory, and Giovanni. Honestly, dude. Oh, fuck. God, yeah. I was gonna say maybe we should just put the Mewtwo out and take out. No, we have to do this play. The only problem is, like, I don't know, because we lost that turn. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's not fine. I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter. Bro. I hate when that happens to me, as I would have won, but then it just skips my turn. It's weird that it skipped my turn, though. And my opponent would just kill my attacker, causing me to lose. Yeah, there's still like a play here if they don't have boss. Obviously they do. But we're just going to see what happens. Don't forget to Spidops. It's the hope that kills you. You know, they're keeping me in the game, but I know they have the boss's orders. But if they had the boss, yeah, I guess they wouldn't have. I don't know. It's the hope that kills you. Are they going to be able to do 280 actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say they have 8, 9. 9 times 30, 2, 7. Yeah, they'll have the knockout. They need 2 energies though. And, you know, we'll see. All right, do your dang old darndest. They do drop the forest. I do have Ultra Ball with the Ariana. I didn't check. I think that last card, the last card's the Mimikyu, funnily enough, actually. So that means I have the DTE in rocket form in case they bring out the little Mewtwo. I think I have an E-switch also, actually. Nope, I use both, so I'll need that energy. And I think I've dropped both factories as well. So unfortunately, I won't see every card in the deck. I'll see what I can. Lana's Aid. Oh, great. Well, that's not a counter, or it's not a boss, but it could be a counter catcher. They're going to get the Chikorita line, I assume. Yep, and then they have the Bayleaf and Mega in the thing. They just need the counter catcher, which they certainly have if they run. I mean, if they had the counter catcher, they just needed the energies anyway. We'll see, though. We'll see. I would say GG's if I lose, but actually it was a good game. It just... Ugh, I say. Energy on the rear. Retreat. Here comes the counter catcher. I think they're just trying to do the most damage possible. Bro, are you slow rolling me, my guy? Oh, shoot. Okay, we got it. We got it. Maybe they feel bad. Probably not. Okay. We're just gonna retreat. If the game will let me. Oh my god. Holy crap. That was annoying. Also, it took them forever to get that Meganium done. I did target the Chikorita, but you'd think they would have had the Lana's Aid earlier. I mean, they had Secret Box. I don't know. That was the world's longest game ever recorded. Fun fact, I don't know if you knew that about me. Still need to see that Dragapult to enact my final revenge. Where's my mouse? Oh boy. How long do we have to wait until we can get Rocket's full arts? Let's answer that question live. I keep getting these Mimikyus though, so that's pretty cool. But I would like the Transceivers. Let's check that out. Bro, dude, like a third of the year? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so dumb. I don't even know if I should trust this game anymore. They don't let me have full art Transceivers. They make me skip a turn and still win anyway. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, so for me, post rotation, obviously I'm running the Rockets. I did already ask everybody, what are you running? People did answer. I have a follow-up question. Anything else you want to run? I personally got that Secret Box turn 1. Articuno in the front. Not as nifty as we'd like, but I do like Cynthia's Garchomp. I think if we see a lot less grass, that would be a really fun deck to run. And it's a Monkey Dory. Okay, what does that mean? Should we just assume it's Dragapult? I think we're going to learn our lesson from the last one and just assume this is Dragapult. So, let's bug catching set, try to hit stuff. Okay. We'll put one Tarountula down. I could just get the Mimikyu. Alright, we're obviously going Secret Box, so let's just do that. 1, 2, 3. And break. If I'm wrong, this is going to be an awful start, but actually we should have gotten rid of the spider instead of that energy. That's fine though. Let's go Rockets Factory, Proton. Should we just try to get another energy? I think we should. I mean, we only have like 3 in the deck now though. Yeah, probably not gonna hit it. Maybe this is really dumb. I don't want to waste a Night Stretcher on that. We'll get Poké Pad done. Oh, that was dumb. We already have the Spidops. All right, bro. Be nice to me. Let's go Proton. Get ourselves, and the Mimikyu's prized. And a Mewtwo's prized. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, if this is a Dragapult, I'm gonna not say that out loud because I'm on YouTube. I don't know. I guess we're spidered up, bro. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts. I'm so mad I didn't even check if the Clefairy was in the deck. Let's see. Not bad. Not bad. I can't transceive into a Mewtwo onslaught. So let's chill on that last spider until we really know what's going on. I'm going to transceive now for the Giovanni in case the thing happens. Night Stretch. I don't need a Night Stretch. Actually, I do need a Night Stretch in case we don't get an energy. This is really, yeah, this was not the efficient way to do this. You can't go on tilt and make good decisions. I'll tell you that much. We're gonna chill on the Poké Pad. Or are we? Yeah, we are, because you know why? We also prized the second Articuno. So we prized a Mimikyu, an Articuno, and a Mewtwo. And it's that deck. Okay. What's the play here? What's the play here? I guess go after the Impidimps. Okay, Monkey Dory in the front, Party in the back. Lillie's Determination. Dang it. Now, this deck doesn't have a bad matchup that much against Grimmsnarl. I haven't written down the notes, but the boys talked about it. They lack draw support. Hit them with the Archers, Spidops for weakness. Don't evolve the Spidops right away. Of course they hit... Wow, bro. They really hit everything turn 1. Jesus freaking Christ. Holy crap. But the Impidimps are the attackers, so... The impetus is on me. We'll see. We'll see. They are evolving. They got to evolve one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna take out that Morgrim. I don't think they have a. I don't think they have what's it called. So. Do they run the, what's it called? Why can't I freaking say anything? Giovanni, boom. Give me that. And I don't want to Spidops yet. I'm going to chill on that. Let's go ahead and just erase that ball. Actually, well, no. Do we have the Wobbuffet? I think we do. So, this will be fun. If we can get this this Mewtwo loaded up on damage before it gets knocked out, that might be a nifty little thing. Cool. All right, they're gonna be able to get a Morgrem next turn. I didn't bump the stadium, unfortunately. I hate. No, okay, you already said that. I thought I saw a new message. Frostlass in the front. We're gonna top deck a Giovanni or a Transceiver anyway, so we should be good. Another one. And then next turn we'll probably evolve the Spidops because they'll get the Snarl down. But getting ahead 2 prizes, not bad, not bad. Unless they have one in hand, they'll use Spike Muff to get another. Oh, they just have the rare candy, okay. Well, that means Spidops is going to do its thing this turn. And I got Ionoed, which wouldn't happen when we post rotation, so look out for that. Nice hand, though, nice hand. Why did they grab the Grimmsnarl and then put it at the bottom is what I want to ask. That is pretty lame. Oh, they got the secret box. Okay. And I thought it couldn't get lamer. Well, you know, they're setting up pretty decently outside of, I guess just not running rare candies, so. Drop another Iono, that's nice. And a boss. And a Lilies. Which, with limited draw support, that's rough. But, obviously, secret box will get what they need. No Pokemon, though. We'll see. TM Belbib Devo. Okay, well, we're not going to Evo anytime soon. Like, that just went way too fast. I need to see. They got the TM Devo, Lilies for next turn, another Spike Myth if I bounce it. I'm not really worried about that. Night Stretch for the Morgrem. Okay, I'm going to Transceive into the Knockout. Allegedly. Excuse me. Okay. We might have to lose a DTE on this one though. But I think it's worth knocking out the Morgrem. The Morgrem, you know. Rockets Giovanni. Still have one left. Alright. Maria. Come over here. And I mean, we could attack. I don't mind keeping the Mewtwo out though, while it can attack, and just let them have it when they take it. And then do fun stuff later. So let's retreat this guy. Might want to put another spider down though. Just to do more damage once the bad guy actually shows up. But the Frostlass Monkey Door is not doing enough. As long as we have an attacker. The only problem is if we get bossed. Nice little psychic energy action there. They did drop a boss though, and they didn't grab it with Secret Box. Oh, no, they discarded it. They didn't grab it though. But they have Lilies, so that'll be an issue. We'll see though. They get the free retreat. I mean, they're gonna Lillie. They should get the Morgrim first, I guess. Lillie's first. Yeah, so I think the play, I'm still kind of figuring out this matchup, but I think the play is to just really target those the imps as quickly as you can. And they do have the rare candy. Not super concerned though. They're not going to Iono me, so I will be able to attack. It is unfortunate though that I might have to drop a Spidops to get the 180 because the 150 is not going to cut it. It'll depend on what we draw though. Poké Pad, getting another Grim down. Nope, another Monkey Dory. Interesting. They're going to try to get 3 prizes right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. The Frostlass hurts the Grimmsnarl, so they're effectively at 300, or 280, technically. So I'm good. If they don't put an imp down this turn, it's not a big deal. They are going to be taking 2 KOs. They're going to be taking out spiders. A spider, maybe, though. Oh. Why did they do that? They had the... I don't know. They're going to get their 3 prizes. Yeah, I'm still going to have to put a Pokemon down. We'll see what we top deck, though. But obviously, I'm putting a spider out front. There we go. Okay. This is big. What can we top deck? Wow. Wow. Let's all just give a round of applause to ourselves. We did it, guys. Holy crap. We're so freaking good at this game. We are geniuses. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be putting these Spidops down right now, but I'm gonna. Holy crap. I love myself and I love all of you. And I love turtles. All right. You know what? Get out of my face. We also didn't get a Pokemon, funnily enough. That is crazy. We're gonna go Ultra Ball, drop the Proton, drop the energy. Although I think we're good on... Did we play an energy this turn? I did. Done. Happy with that. Maybe we're in a place where I don't really want to get a Mewtwo back, but we do need a basic Pokemon. You can Night Stretch for we'll Night Stretch for the Articuno. We'll get this. I'm not a fan of that, but I'm kind of just going aggro now because we took these 2 prizes. This could honestly be a really stupid thing to do. Let's go Articuno. 240. Not anymore, my guy. Can they Mimikyu? Or can they Monkey Dory out of this? I don't think they can. They got 3 turns to make that happen. And I can also retreat and Wobbuffet onto a Frostlass if I want to use Giovanni or a Monkey Dory, depending on how that damage shakes up. There's the monkey or the Mimikyu that I needed last game. They do have Devo. Let's remember they have Devo. I totally forgot about that, honestly. They could sweep. I'm such a freaking dumb idiot. Night Stretch. Yeah, I shouldn't have evolved those spiders, actually. I actually might have fucking ruined this. But we'll see. We'll see. They can take out 2 spiders this turn. And then I can archer them. Oh, they can take out 2 spiders. Oh, no, they actually... No, because they'd have to... Oh, they're just going to attack with it. Did I use Petrel? I didn't use E-Switch. I don't have a... You know, if I got the freaking... If I'd gotten the Mewtwo down... I still might blow this, actually. I think they're gonna... I think they're gonna Devo me. Oh. They'll try to Devo me next turn. Yeah, I blew it with the Spidops. I gotta figure out how to get a KO. I gotta get a... Dang it, dude. I think I blew it. I need to get a Mewtwo. If I get a Mewtwo, I win. I could wub some damage off, but I don't think it's enough to matter. Very disappointed in myself in that. But we'll see. I could also Ariana to get what I need. Oh, they don't attack. Interesting. How come this guy's not taking damage? Oh, because he has no abilities. Oh, shoot. He has no abilities. Oh, my God. Okay. Then let's... I guess we'll play this. Ariana's gonna get us 3. We need E-Switch, which we have 2 of. And we prize the other Night Stretcher. Oh no, we use both. And we need a Mewtwo, which I think that's the other thing we prized. Dang. I think that... Maybe they lost the Devo. I don't remember if they... I just gotta... I don't know. I'm honestly confused. Oh, I can do 220. Yikes. Did they got the Devo, but have they shuffled their hand since they got the Devo? They did. I gotta just hope they don't have it then. I don't really know what else to do. I'm gonna put this here so I can retreat just in case. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. They can bump the stadium? How many spike muths have they put down? Only 1. We'll see. Oh, they can knock me out at the end of the turn. They can't attack, though. Oh, but they can move. No, they can't. Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. It's on them to do the big brain thing. I got really cocky with the putting the Spidops down, but I'm not sure if I could have avoided issues with that. Because they still can't attack as long as Watchtower is down. They can knock out 1 Spidops as things stand. And I think also what I should have done is use the Wub to clean up one of the Spidops. So I gotta keep that in mind too. Okay. They have no attack yet. They could rare candy for an imp, but they need to retreat, and they've already attached. I think it only attaches to dark Pokemon. Or Marnie's Pokemon, rather. I think there's only one Devo in deck, too. How much HP do you have? Oh, bro. That's fine. Yep, they got the one. So they have, yeah, I'll be able to retreat out of this and fill up the bench if they don't. They already bossed, so. And the secret box. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it. Night Stretch, Snarl for next turn. Darkness Energy, okay. Well, we both had some misplays on this one, so interesting. Okay, Freezing Shroud does take out a spider. We got to do. Yeah, we got enough. All right. There's the Petrel. Holy crap. All right, we're going to go retreat. Done. Into the spider. I think we just fill that bench. And call that game. Wow. All right. Just a couple of idiots playing the Pokemon trading card game. We love to see that. They shuffled away everything they searched for. I don't know. I really got to hit the books when it comes to that Grimmsnarl matchup because I just risk things for no reason. Well, I'm still sad about that Dragapult thing, but this was a fun first stream back. So I'll be back again soon, and I'll be back bigger and better than ever when rotation happens. But in the meantime, I might be doing this. I might bust out a Garchomp. Garchomp's pretty fun. Anyway, thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.